Hey cuties! I've been getting a lot of questions about a lot of different things, and I tweet people back or reply in comments or Instagram comments, but not everyone sees it. And then some people think I am hiding shit and like, why aren't I answering it? I'm like, I did, but it's hard to reply to everyone. So I think I'm just gonna make a video about answering all the recent questions. I asked you guys on Instagram. Katya says, I miss the old you, always happy. Is it that you're broke up now, that you are sad now? I think I'm getting there. Like truly, I really do. This sounds kind of like cliche, but I did like find myself and focusing on myself and growing. I was very sad. I was going through a lot the past few months, but I think now I'm starting to be in a good place, and I'm like genuinely, I can feel my happiness coming back. So yeah, I don't know if it was the breakup, or I'm pretty sure it had something to do with it. It wasn't just like a specific thing. I was just very sad and like not myself, but I'm coming back. I can feel it. Taylor Beauty says, can you show us your lip tattoo? You never talk about it anymore. Yeah. So some of my OGs here will know that I have an inner lip tattoo, and I had that for, I don't even know, like 10 years or something like that. Like I've had it for so long. So it's really, really faded now. So it looks really bad. Good thing it's not like always on display unless I pull down my lip, but I will show you guys, but just be prepared that it's so faded and like probably trash now. Okay. That's what it looks like. Ew. So it's supposed to say fresh with a $sign for the S, but it's like halal now. It's like it's just a bunch of scribbles. Will I get it touched up? Maybe in the future, but it's like in the inside of my mouth. And it's like, why would I pay money for, I don't know. It was cool at the time, and now I'm just like, it's scribbles. Princess Jokendall says, would you ever consider dating a girl? Absolutely. If I found anybody who I had a connection with, I would consider dating them. It takes a lot for me to really connect with somebody, but yeah, I definitely would. The Northern Stitch Co says, you plan to get back together with Decap. I'm definitely not planning on it, no. I'm not like sit there planning on it. I'm good being single right now. It's like truly how I am. Like ask any one of my friends, family, Dalton, I'm good being single. Some people think like single is like, ooh, going out and like sleeping with a bunch of people. For me, single is just like being in my own space and doing my job, focusing on my animals, being happy, journaling, just like being in my own space and giving my energy just for me for once. Cause I have been in so many, I literally went to like relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship that I haven't really just like focused on myself. So that's what I am planning on right now, truly, to answer your question in 100%. EC Downster says, what's your zodiac sign? Love you lots. I love you too, and I'm a Taurus, and every single characteristic of a Taurus is me. Like, it's me to a T. Princess Haley says, what's your favorite food of all time? And that would be, I'm always say shrimp, because like any kind of shrimp I love, but mac and cheese is probably my favorite food of all time. I have mac and cheese probably twice a week. Like I love it so much. And even if it's like low quality, bad, tasteless mac and cheese, I'll still like engulf it. Like, Mikhail Adipas says, how do you keep your skin so clear? I do drink a lot of water, and I'm like peeing like all day, literally washing my face every single night. Like the only time I'll like sleep with a full face on is if I'm drunk, like, and like really drunk. Even if I'm like drunk, I'll still take off my makeup, but I always wash my face, put on a lot of like dry skin creams. Even if it seems like too much, I'll put a lot on. Eating cleaner helps me. When I'm eating a lot of Taco Bell, I can literally see it in my face. Like I'll get bumps here, and I'll get like zits down here. Is that Caitlin S? Plus a lot of other people are asking me, what does the tattoo on the side of your wrist mean? This one right here. So I've been getting lots of questions about this. Lots of people are like, need to know what that tattoo is. Why aren't you telling us what is this tattoo right here? Because it's clearly on display in like all my, like no matter how I pose in pictures, like I'm just going like this, or if I'm going, usually I'll pose like this or like that. It's always, so people are clearly seeing it. And like when I'm talking like this, like you can see the tattoo. So here is the tattoo. Even though like I have probably 100 screenshots a week being sent to me of this tattoo. Like my DMs are like filled with like people screenshotting this. What is that? What does this mean? What does it say? Some people think it's like upside down, and they think it says something upside down or a number or a date. This way people have tried to say it means something this way, this way. So a lot of you guys have, you know, realized what it is and got it right, which is like insane. I love a sleuth. We love investigators. I'm the same way. But basically it is E-M, and then there's a crown on top right there. Some people were saying they could see a heart in there. There is no heart in there. It's literally just E-M with a crown. That's all. And this is for a friend of mine that I've had for 7 years, 8 years, 7. And this is somebody who is very close to me, somebody who's always been there for me as I have for them, helped me through so many things. We have been there for each other through like mental health, anxiety, stress, and just always somebody that I could count on, somebody who's been a really good friend, a big positive part in my life for 7 years, for a really long time. Whenever either of us would need something, and we would always stay in contact. It's just somebody who's a very influential, positive person in my life. I have Hello Kitty tattooed on me. Hello Kitty is the same way to me. I have Barbie tattooed on me. It's the same way. Some tattoos I get for like actual meaning. Some I just get, like the fresh one is just like for whatever, you know what I mean? Or like stars, like they're just there. But there are some tattoos that actually mean a lot. I am also wanting to do a half sleeve. I'm thinking, because I think a lot of, like this is just kind of like there and there. Like it looked really good with this here, but I think it's just like, it kind of looks like something needs to be flowing with it. Do you know what I mean? So I think I might start adding to something here and maybe have a half sleeve. I wasn't planning on that, but I've been thinking like that. I want some like flowers or like roses up here or something. So that's what I just want some like black roses kind of up the side. Let me know what you guys think of that, please. Like, do you think that would look good on me? I'm thinking either like maybe 1 or 2 or maybe like a line of them. Let me know. Tweet me if you guys think that it would look good, because I like to know your guys' opinion. But yeah, it's just somebody who has been a big part of my life. Literally ate suppers at my parents' house 3 years ago. I was in a really scary situation about 5 years ago, and that person came like instantly to help. So that's really all it is. There's nothing like crazy about it. It's somebody who is a very positive impact in my life and has been through a lot, and I have for them, and it's basically a friendship tattoo. That's what it is. I hope that answers it. Amrina Pajak says, do you plan on having any other plastic surgeries, and if so, what would you get done? I'm actually not planning on any. I've always said for like years, but I want autoplasty because, and that is like your ears, they basically just like pin them back a bit, because my ears, I don't really care about the looks of it. They does stick out like if I wear a ponytail and stuff, but for me it's so annoying laying down or sleeping, and both. When I'm laying down and I'm like this, my ear flips and it hurts. Like my ears, people always say to me like, why are your ears so red? Why are your ears so red? It's probably because I've been laying on them like this, crunching all my cartilage all night. To me, what's the most annoying is like during sex, when I'm like moved or like in any kind of way, I have to like go like, oh, hold on, let me flip my ear back. Well, I don't have to say that, but like I have to like flip my ear back, and like any kind of movement, it like folds over. Like that's why I think my ears are always red. When I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm like, ow. Would I get it done? I'm not sure. I also should be getting my breast implants exchanged because they have been in my body for over 10 years. So I am looking into that currently. But yeah, that's about it. I would like a third BBL in the future, but I don't want the pain, but who knows, maybe. That's about it. Ines Alexandra says, what are 3 most important qualities you look for when looking for a significant other? I want to say like loyalty. I don't like somebody that will like say something to you and then go back behind your back and then be a different person and be on a whole different vibe and a different train that's going this way when they were coming this way before with just you. I don't like that. So I don't know if that's really loyal. I don't know if that's a word I'm looking for, is loyalty. Somebody who's like real maybe, or just like authentic maybe, is that's the right word, is what I'm trying to think of for one of the most important, because I want somebody who's going to be themselves and like proud to be themselves, whether they're with me or a friend or something, you know? Sense of humor is so big for me, because I would not really have enjoyment in a relationship where it would just be like, I would have one kind of sense of humor and they would have another, and we wouldn't be able to laugh at certain things. For me, sense of humor is big because I'm always joking all day long. So I need somebody who's gonna be that joking and would take jokes and likes to joke around. Like accepting of me, I would say, is huge. Like that's huge for me. As somebody who likes makeup, plastic surgery, eating out, I like to have my space, I like to journal, I love my cats, I love to just hug them and hold them. So if somebody can't like accept things of that in my life, and I've had like relationships where they don't accept or they like bitch about certain things. Like let's say I get an opportunity with YouTube or something and I'm so excited and they're like, oh, like what about me? Or like, you should have done this, or you should ask for more money, or they can't just be accepting and like happy for me. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm happy, so just be happy for me. Miriam says favorite singer, Amy Winehouse. Karen Rocks Makeup says, where did you get your waist trainer? I got it on Orchard Corset. A lot of people are asking just like, are me and Dalton back together? What is going on with us? Like, so I can't even pick out one person because I feel like it's unfair, because there's probably like 300 comments that are about that. So basically, me and Dalton are very close friends. Right now, like, obviously I love Dalton, and obviously I have been with him before the breakup for a very long time. I obviously love him and love him in a relationship, as a friend, as a boyfriend. There are just some things that I guess maybe I can't get over. Maybe, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to work on myself, is like not focusing on that. So I'm like really not focused on getting back together, having a relationship, maybe in the future. Like I said in the breakup video, like months ago, maybe in the future. But we're not back together right now. We're not back together. Would I like to be in the future? Yeah, I would like to be with, like, obviously I spent my life, like, growing my life with him. I'd be like crazy if I was like, no, like, well then why would you spend that long with somebody, right? And like talk about marriage, talk about kids. I just don't think right now is the time, truly. Morgan says Cardi or Nikki? Nikki, hands down, like in every aspect. Victoria Penner says, have you ever queefed during sex? Yes. Wilshire says, will you do anything in the adult industry or have a premium Snapchat? That is so crazy you're asking that, because I have been thinking about that for the past like week. Should I do like an OnlyFans or a private Snapchat or a Patreon or something? I don't know. I'm very like open with my sexuality and my body, and I don't like I always say, a boob's a boob. My boob's not special. Like, you can Google a tit. Like, I always say that because it's true. But if somebody wants to like pay for my shit and I could be all cutesy, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm doing it, but I don't see like anything wrong with people doing that. Maybe, would people even, like, I would have one Patreon or like one follower or whatever you call it. I would literally have one, but I'd be down. It's all like decap, decap, decap. Tattoo, tattoo, tattoo. Okay, good thing I've answered like all. What is the worst purchase you ever made? Ella and Lily. What is the worst purchase I ever made? I don't know. I literally can't think of any, like, I'm thinking of little things like I would buy like a bag of cucumbers or something like that and then would forget about them in the fridge and then they would go rotten. So that was literally wasted money. So that was like a really bad, but like, that's what comes to my mind. But there's obviously gonna be something bigger than that. Like, what's actually like the worst purchase I ever made? Maybe my Hapog, I think that's what it's called. It like, you hook it up to your PlayStation and then it records your gameplay. And I used it like twice and it was expensive. And it was a lot to set it up, and I had to like download and install like all this stuff, and like I didn't like it. And I never sold it, and I didn't do it. I like literally just, I don't even know what I did with it. I think I just gave it to my brother. I was like, here you go. That's probably the worst purchase I ever made. Like, why would I buy that? Do you ever want to have kids? Jordan Soshaki? Yeah, and I would always say like, I don't want kids. I don't want to have kids. And now that I'm like single, I'm like, I want kids. Like, I know that I want children. Like now, like I'd be happy if I was pregnant now. And I'm like, I would never say that before, ever. And I want a child. I want to have kids. I want a family. But really, maybe it is just like me like focusing on myself and seeing what I truly want in life. And you know, like this process I'm going on right now. Current Netflix faves, Miria Emdal. I've been really into Shark Tank lately, like all the seasons. And Slasher. It is a series, like a horror series. Those are my two loves right now. Tessa Hope says, have you ever had a threesome? No, I have not. And I'm not just saying that, I actually have never had that. Okay, there's a lot of like, how did you lose weight? How are you skinny? Like, what did you do to lose weight? So I think I might do just a whole video on that. So I don't want people to think I'm not answering things. Because after Q&As, that's like the most commented thing is like, you didn't answer my question, you're hiding something. I'm like, what? Like, no. I think I'm just gonna do a whole video maybe on how I lost weight. I just don't wanna like trigger anyone, you know? Or think like it's cool to lose weight or something, but I get so many questions about it. Maybe I'll just do like a what I eat in the day video. Maybe I'll do something like that and then you guys can see what I eat in the day. Maggie Moore says, if 2% is milk, what is the other 98%? I think the 2% means the fat content in it. Does it? 2% milk? Am I wrong? Okay, you have got me on a whole wave right now. Like, what is that? What's the other 98%? Culture, maybe? Like, it's like the culture bacteria? I'm like on one right now, like, don't at me. Skull Queen 1991, what does your Monster Dragon tea taste like? I have it in the vlog, I tasted it in the vlog, so that will be coming. And any surgery you regret? No. I've had BBL twice and breast implants, so I've only had 3. I don't regret any of them. Maya Martin says, girl, how do you look so bomb all the time? Filters, makeup, and angles. Do you like chicken? Yes. Try outfits for the fall season. Good idea. Jessica Nicole says, Mary Kill, Trish, Gigi, Tana. Oh my God. Okay, obviously I have to kill one, so calm down with your responses right now. I'd marry Trish. I don't know if she would marry me, but I would marry her. I know what she likes. I am so empathetic to her. I'd support her in her businesses. I would not be with her for money. I have to fuck Tana. Like, I have to. Like, I want to fuck Tana. And then, oh wait, but then she'd like cheat on, both of them are married. Okay, I'll just kill Gigi, even though I love Gigi. Ladybugwork says, do you know how special you are? That's so sweet, thank you so much. I got like 3 of them that said date me, so we could all date each other. Hey, we could do my first threesome. So I hope you guys got some insight into my life and got some questions that you were wanting answered. I hope you guys are having a great rest of your summer, whatever's left of it. And thank you guys for watching this and for being here and supporting me. I really appreciate you guys. I love you.